am Stephanie Van Driesen, and I play the role of Beth Spencer in Penn Productions' Merrily We Roll Along.
Hi, my name is Peter Ong, and I'm playing a character called Franklin Shepherd, otherwise known as Frankie.
My name is Nikki Palikat, and in this musical I'm playing Gussie Carnegie.
I am Chang Fang Chyi, and in the show I am Mary Flynn.
I'm Teoh, and I'm playing Charlie Crinkus in Merrily We Roll Along.
Franklin Shepherd is a dreamer. He is a free spirit, and he wants to do right by people. He wants to do right by his close friends, by his girlfriend, by his wife. He just wants to do right, and sometimes in wanting to do right by others, he loses himself. Which happens.
She starts off, the first time you see her, she's gone through a lot in her life, so she's a lot older and a little bit more weighed down. But as she gets lighter and lighter, she's really someone who's come from quite a sheltered background, wants life to be a certain way, especially in the family. She's a motherly person. She loves her husband a lot, wants to support him a lot.
Charlie is a bit of a dreamer. He has I think he has life all sort of planned out. He knows that this is what he's going to do, and this is how he's going to do it, and this is going to be the life he's going to live. And he's very idealistic. Whether or not that idealism can survive in this world is a different case, but I think that's the kind of person he is.
Mary Flynn is actually a part of an ensemble of three, which is Frankie, Charlie, myself. We're all best friends. We've known each other through 2 decades, I think about 20 years. And through these decades, Mary found out a lot about herself. To summarize, I really only have 2 descriptions for Mary. 1, which is awkward, and 2, big heart. And a huge part of this big heart actually belongs to Frank.
In this musical I'm playing Gussie Carnegie, who is basically the diva that everyone loves to hate. I tried to research on a lot of these characters in movies and musicals that sort of exuded this diva persona, and I tried to watch their expressions and the types of things that they would say and how they would respond, and also tried to understand the story behind how they became that way, so that I could truly deliver Gussie Carnegie.
Sondheim's music always tells a story, and his music always adds to the character. And as the performer, you've got to find it, and you've got to be very, very honest. And I think, especially with Sondheim, he doesn't just lay you bare as a singer or as a musician. He lays you bare as a human being, as a person, and I think that's a very important thing to discover.
Sondheim is someone who is so delicious to sink your teeth into, because there's this mix of technicality that you have to absolutely get right. It's like everything, the notes, when to come in, and the structure of it. You miss a word, you can't get back in. It's that mechanical in a very good way. And then on top of that, you have to come across very honest.
Oh, preparing for Sondheim. This is my very first Sondheim, and I do not read scores, and this is very, very challenging. And I do enjoy the challenge, and it's awesome. I just can't describe the feeling when you actually got the note down, because everything is detailed, the timing, the notes, and everything. So the moment you get it down, it's like, whoa, I got it. So it's awesome.
For me, I think the biggest challenge is the regression, because Merrily We Roll Along goes back in time. So you start at the end and you go all the way back to the beginning. I guess it's a bit contrary to your instincts as an actor to play something backwards.
Quite honestly, this is actually only my second musical that I've done. It has been such a wonderful journey so far, and the people that I work with, they are just so generous and so in the knowledge that they have. And I've learned so much just from rehearsing with them.
Penn Productions' Merrily We Roll Along. It's quite a mouthful, isn't it? But it really is about that. It's real. It's real life.
You shouldn't come in expecting this big, in-your-face glitz and glam with, you know, like 100 dancers coming out in, you know, like with the kick line and all these kind of things. It's not that kind of musical.
I think they would be pleasantly surprised at how much heart and how much they can relate to this story.
It's very, very rare to see a Sondheim musical. Merrily We Roll Along just closed in the West End in London, gaining more 5-star reviews than any other musical in history, beating Phantom, beating Les Mis. And it's a comedy, it's a tragedy, it's everything rolled in one. Great musical numbers, great characters, it's all about dreams and friendships.
Sondheim's music is always so powerful and so complex and intriguing.
Come watch Pen Productions' Merrily We Roll Along. Come, fit in, find one of the characters that you can relate to, and live the experience with us.